So, Kels, would you like to have do your idol introduction for everyone?
Okay, I haven't thought about this in a while, but
Mm-hmm.
hell, good morning after eve night, everybody. I am Cascadence, currently just a little slime ball, but we'll work on that another time. And I am a wandering bard. Tell me your stories and I'll tell you mine.
Wow, that was such a good intro. Oh my gosh. And I guess since we are doing this for your future project, then I will also introduce myself too. Hello everybody. I am Yumemi in stream, me being suitable, so I hope you all have beautiful dreams. I'm a Galaxy 2.5 idol VTuber and I like to karaoke. So yeah, thanks for having me again. All right, so Cass, what are we doing today? What's going
So,
on?
I won't lie, this is kind of selfish of me. This is my attempt at networking because I am pretty awful at it. So, practice makes perfect, and
Uh-huh.
I decided let's start with Memi because I've talked to Memi before.
Yes.
So, I have asked to interview Memi, and there's a little something here that's a little different, um, blatantly stolen from Hank Green. So, in advance, I sent Memi some questions, a
Mm,
list of questions, and asked them to pick three. I also asked them to send me a list of questions, and I picked three. And we have our answers to all six questions.
mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's gonna be super fun, a little bit just nice and cozy. And yeah, I'm excited for these.
I,
Yes.
I I do have one question that I want to save for last.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
pick
yeah,
a
yeah.
number from 1 to 5.
Right now.
Yep.
Right
Just
now?
pick a number
Oh,
from one
okay.
to five.
Um 3.
3. And this is one of your questions.
Oh.
So, what's a time you had to unlearn something you were taught?
Ah, yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. So
since
we'll
you it's your
both?
question, since
Yes.
it's your question, I'll answer first,
Okay.
and then you answer after we talk about mine, and then we talk about yours.
Mm,
I
okay.
have I have a kind of heavy one, and I have a light answer. So, which
Okay.
one do you
Yeah, go.
want as the first question?
I'm fine
As the
with
first
both.
answer?
Memi is really into the deep talks, so you can do both.
Okay, so
Mhm. Mhm.
let's start with the lighter one, and
Okay.
this kind of says something if this is the lighter one. So,
Okay.
uh, growing up, my family, I was very close with the family business. Like my dad was always talking about it, like out aloud, and the people we work with, I would see them every day when I go to school, and like I pass them on the street and stuff.
Mm.
And the older I got, the more I got involved, or like the more I overheard stuff, and it's like it's it's a the typical business world where it's kind of distrusting. It's like
Ooh,
and
okay.
and that kind of extended not just with the employees of the company, but with just like family members or
Oh.
um or friends. It's like, don't tell this person how much money the company made. They're going to ask for a
Oh.
raise because they don't understand how
Oh.
it works. Don't tell
Oh.
your cousin that we had this because then your uncle will get mad at us or something like that. And
Oh,
don't
wow.
tell blah de blah de blah. There was a lot of stuff where it was, don't say this because other people will use that against you. And
Yeah, wow.
I
Okay.
like I just felt it just felt ugh, like I didn't really,
Yeah, a little bit.
so
Wow. Okay.
like it felt too cold, like cold and inhuman, I guess is what I would
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
So like recently, with around 2022 when I met people that I could be like open with and speak out more. I was like, I'm not gonna do that. And so I started being open more and speaking my things more and kind of just not caring about what other people say, if they think anything bad of me. And I started just doing things my way and stuff and being open. But that has its own problems, and I have often overshared with people, and because of that, I've lost a lot of friends because I overshared and kind of pushed them away.
Oh.
So I'm still unlearning. I've unlearned something and learned a
Yes.
new thing, and then
Yes.
I have to unlearn the
Unlearn
new
it
thing
again.
and find a thing in the
Oh.
middle. So it's
Find like
like,
a middle ground. I
yeah,
see.
it's
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Wow. Very interesting. Very interesting. It's I like at least it seems very hard to grow up in a situation where it's even your family is just distrustful of each other. That's kind of wow.
Like, it's not
That's sounds
immediate family. Well,
yeah.
it's mostly not immediate family. Sometimes it is, but it's like cousins and uncles and
For me, yeah. I could never like well because all my entire family, even like distant, like my uncles, cousins, and stuff, we're all like really tight knit and stuff, even though we don't see each other and things. So just hearing that is like such an interesting like kind of perspective of just how you have to be brought up. But it's just like how does that affect with your like how you socialize, right? Because
yeah,
then you're
and the
just
thing,
distrustful
like,
of everyone.
and I don't think it's like coming from a place of like malice or anything with other people. It's just like because I do feel like they do think of doing this in like it's for the better, quote, quote, maybe, probably, but like I don't know, like I don't like not trusting people, and
Yeah,
it
me either.
I think that that's just something that's core to me that just is incongruous. That's a word. Incongruous with like the business world where you have to keep things close to your chest and like you have to um, be selective with what information you give to other people because they might use it against you. And I'm like,
Yeah.
if I don't care if people use it against me, I don't care if I like if they like, oh, this cast is getting more pay than I am. That's unfair. I'm gonna complain about it. And like, yeah, you should. You should get paid more. It's like, yeah. Well, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
say I do more work so I get more. No, no, man, you get paid more, man. Like, I
Yeah,
don't like.
yeah.
I just like business. I just like
Yeah.
business.
No, that definitely reminds me of the time that Mimi got fired from her agency. Because I was also just like wanting to be truthful. Because the CEO ended up not talking to like my group of people, I guess, when we were trying to debut in there. So we were kind of ghosted, right? And so we like what to do. My friends, I'm personally somebody who doesn't really get stressed out much or anything. So, but if I'm starting to feel stressed, I know that the people around me are more stressed than me, right? But if I'm already feeling stressed, I know that they're much more stressed, and so I do care for people, and I don't want them or anyone else to feel stressed out. So I reached out to like people in like the different group within my agency back in the day, and just telling them like, hey, I just wanted to like ask if things are okay with you. Have you talked to the CEO? And they're like, yeah, we did like just a week ago. And I was like, great, because I'm glad they're alive. Because they haven't really been talking for us for about like 2 months. So I like I just wanted to notify you because you're my friend first of all, right? And I don't want you to be stressed out if like things were promised, dates were promised, but it's not going to be fulfilled, right? So I told them like I'll just be very truthful. We were just kind of discussing how we can like move on from here. We needed more communication, so we're trying to ask that of the CEO, but he hasn't responded. So they're like, oh, should I talk to like my group of people? And I was like, no, that's really up to you. But just let them know that we have nothing ready for our debut. And no one's talking to us. So I don't want you guys to be stressed out, because I care. And then they're like, did you want me to keep it anonymous? And I'm like, there's not really any point. Like everybody knows that we're friends. Like, it's fine to say, use my name or something. And so, yeah. And then because of, I guess, well, it's not really because of that, but they would have known. They would have known. But yeah, that's why Memi got terminated. Because, because I'm like, gotta be
blowers.
Yeah, people don't like people talking about their wages or like.
I still find that
pointing out
stupid.
The mean thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I guess so that's just the difference of like someone who's in charge versus some like a worker, an employee kind of person. Like they both want like to do what's best for them, and that usually leads to conflict. And like I just dislike that. Like
wow,
I had
yeah.
I have this like little pipe dream of opening up like a restaurant somewhere.
Yeah.
And I don't know exactly what I'm gonna sell, but I know like if I do, I'm gonna call it transparent, and it would be literally you would see how much money they make, how the funds are allocated. This much for rent, this much for utilities, this much for ingredients, this much for wages, and it's gonna be as fair as it can be and stuff like that. And I don't know if there's any like tax reasons why that wouldn't work. I'm not smart enough for that, but I like transparency. And
yeah, me too.
Like this is why like unions rise up in horrible companies. It's because there's no transparency.
Yeah. I was starting my own union. I was unionizing.
Unionizing the idols.
Yes, yeah. But yeah, because Mimi is also like the type who wants things to be fair and just and stuff as well. Like I want people to be treated with kindness, treated well, but also like uphold like that. Yeah, again, that transparency, and also like, I'm totally fine if things are too busy and we need to like delay stuff, but you just have to talk to us. We're not gonna like be mad. We can be, we're in the sense like that. It seems very inevitable at the time, right? But the CEO themselves was a habitual liar, so they just kept lying about everything that they didn't even need to lie about. Which is very crazy.
Like,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I recently worked at the family office, just like getting all the like clerical stuff out of the way, like type this down, keep track of this, etc., etc.
Yes.
And the first thing my dad said when I got there is like, make sure you never ever ever leave this document open, just in case one of the employees walks in, because the moment they see how much money we're making, they're gonna ask for more. And I'm just like, they won't ask for more if you just tell them how it works.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna like argue with my dad, because honestly, I'm going to like, if I ever inherit that business, I'm burning it to the ground.
I see. Yeah, restart it. Gotta restart it. I see. Makes sense though. Like, I think your parents probably have gone through some other things that's the reason why they're so secretive. But like for a genuine business practice, I feel like it's always good to like, it's always like you gotta be trustful. Like try to be trustful. of your employees. If you know their character, then why not, right? If you end up like are able
Yeah,
to
like
have like a good employee, then you can like weed out the ones that are like a little dubious and things. Then it's like okay, then you can
like
then you can
yeah,
be
I would
trustworthy.
understand this if it were like a bunch of new employees, but one of our employees is like has been here since I was born. So I still don't
Yeah,
understand.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I don't think I'll ever understand it, and I want out. I want to get as far away from here as possible.
Exactly.
But that's my
Exactly.
answer.
Okay.
Well,
All
what's
right.
your answer
So
to the question?
my answer. So for me, Memi is I've kind of been growing up with a lot of really good values. When I was younger and stuff, we're all like religious. Parents are like brought me into like growing up into the church, right? So for me, it's kind of like very smooth sailing when it comes to just general morals and teaching me like how to treat other people and being empathetic. And because my parents showed me a lot of empathy, right, growing up, so but let me see. Something that I had to learn, right, is for sure it's people pleasing. I still kind of do that, but um but I also kind of like am somebody who likes to take care. I want to take care of myself, right? So I don't over strain, like I'm not like overstraining myself. If somebody does ask me if they want me to like hang out and stuff, I'll try my best not to feel FOMO. Even if I do feel FOMO, I'm like, I don't really want to do that today. And I say the first thing I feel, if I'm like, I don't want it, then it's like, okay, then maybe just say no. Just say no, it's okay. You can always hang out again later. So like this is more of a thing that I've learned over time where it's like,
It's okay to say
we're
no.
not special. We're not special. Because I think all of us have like always overthink that, like, I messed up on like saying something weird or blah blah blah, or like like I tripped and stuff, and people probably like are laughing at me behind my back or whatever. But like we're like that thought is like people don't really care in that way. They're not really gonna think about that because they're thinking about themselves, in a sense, right, kind of thing. So we overthink like human nature as well, but it's just we overthink things that other people are not really gonna really care about. So if for me, I'm kind of like, well, yeah, so maybe something I do need to unlearn. This is something for the future. Is like maybe I need to have more audacity, which I feel like I kind of do when it comes to other people. Like if I'm doing something for other people, Mimi has more audacity. But if I'm doing it for myself, I don't really want to try. Like, all right, nice, good wrap up
All
for the
right.
question.
Shall we move on to the next one?
Yes, we shall.
Number from 1 to 4.
1 to 4. Let's do the 5.
That is not 1 to 4.
Oh, 1. I don't know why my mind went to 5. Number one.
All right, this is one of my questions. And we're getting all the heavy ones right at the beginning.
Yay! That's fine.
What was the scariest part of your journey that you've had to overcome so far? This is my question, so your answer first and then mine.
Yeah, let's see. Scariest thing. I feel like the scariest thing is not really, because from traveling a lot, there's always Mimi is the type I tend not to. I'm maybe it's just how I'm brought up, but I'm like maybe I'm not aware or self-aware that I'm like have to be scared of stuff because I was maybe something I could have been scared at, I guess, that it's really close to. So I will spill some tea, but we're like in the end I'm still chill because that's the type of person I am. But I used to have a manager who was helping me out with a lot of stuff. And let's see, there's a story. I was going to AX and I was gonna perform at AX, and then before I would like they asked me, since they're more local to that area, they're like, oh, did you need, like, this is weeks before, they're like, hey, did you need somebody to like come pick you up from the airport, right? And I was like, yeah, if that's a possibility, then I would love, like, I would need to get picked up and stuff. But on the night before I was leaving, so I was kind of like, you know, getting ready, I was still packing and stuff, but they told me that they couldn't pick me up. And so, well, the type of person I am is, yeah, so the type of person I am is just like, oh, well, okay, I'll just Uber then, because like, what else am I gonna do? If somebody can't pick me up, then I'll just Uber. And then their response, which is kind of funny, I think, now, it was just kind of like, girl, it's so expensive to Uber. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, but I'm
Whose fault is that? It's not your fault. It's just like...
Anyways, so, you know, I personally am the type of person that, like, will try to solve my own problems. Because, yeah, there's another time. This is something different, okay? Which is also because of traveling. I think traveling is also, can be very scary. I left my phone in a shopping mall in South Korea. This was like 2019, and within like a few minutes I have lost it. My friend and I went to the bathroom and we came out. This is a very bougie mall. I'll just say it's a very bougie mall. There's like all these very high-end stores and stuff. We were not shopping at these stores, but there was like a BTS thing happening and like in that shopping mall. So we were just like, oh, we just want to look at it, like all the like the fun videos and stuff like that. But it was not this really like expensive mall. And we just went to the bathroom. We came out. I was like, oh, I don't have my phone. Go back into the bathroom, and then it was not there. And I was just like, what? This is just, I just remember I had it. And so the first thing I went to was try to find a way, you know, somebody to help us. So we went to an info desk, and of course, Mimi doesn't know any Korean at all. Oh, no. And so what I did was just a pun, because I know that phone Korean sounds like pun, and then I just did like put my hands in the air and be like, I don't know, you know, like that, I don't know, like shrug the shoulders. Body language, like, I don't know. And they're like, oh. So I think they understood me, and they told me to go to the lost and found area, see where the Prada, past the Gucci, just turn here into this little area. And so there's this window, right? So there's a little hallway. There's a window there. There's a guy who met us at the window, and then I did the exact same thing. I was like, pun? I don't know. And the guy ended up giving he got like a landline kind of thing, and then he gave it to me, and then there was a girl on the other end who spoke in English and was asking me about like the description of the phone and stuff like that. And then all he said later was, be back 30 minutes. And I was like, great. Amazing. That sounds good to me. You know, my friend was just like, you're unnaturally calm. So I don't know, like, if this is more of a a chill response. You know, like for me, it's just how I was brought up. That it's like, it's not a big deal. I can live without my phone. It's totally fine. I have my passport. That's the main thing. Right? And I have my laptop in a way, like if I needed to get anything online, then sure, I can use my laptop. So in my head, I was like already finding solutions to my problem. So this doesn't really answer the question, but in a moment, like after everything, I think it kind of dawned on me that I'm like, okay, that was a scary situation. Even like being left at the airport, right? But in the end, that airport thing happened, and then in the end, a friend was able to pick me up and stuff. But it was like on the plane, I got the message like, oh yeah. So but my other friends were just like, what? How could like you'll be like left alone at the airport and stuff and not get picked up when like they promised? And I was like, I don't know. And then my friend was like, I would have cried if I heard that the day before. And I was like, oh really? And then I was like, it's fine, just Uber. And they're like, no, Memi, you're a girl. First off, Memi, you're a girl, and you are alone, in a place that you're not very, like foreign. And of course, as a lady, we always hear horror stories. That's why we love to watch true crime, because now we can know how to get out of it. in situations, right?
It's research.
Yeah, it's research. So
always kick the knees. Always kick the knees.
Yeah, no, stab. Try to stab them in the belly button, because belly button hurts more. I'm just kidding. Don't follow my advice. Yeah. So
do follow mine. The knees only bend one way, so if you kick them in the right way, the other person's going on the ground and you can run. It's real simple there. Just aim for the knees.
Yeah, aim for the knees. So yeah, I think but it did dawn on me that oh well, the reason why manager couldn't pick me up at the time was because they prioritized somebody else, even though they did promise me before, right? And so they were kind of, my friends were and my concern for my safety and stuff, and I was kind of like, oh yeah, it would have been a scary situation. It could be seen as a very scary situation, right? So it's not really in the moment. I'm so glad that my mind just went straight to finding a solution, and the easiest possible solution to take care of myself, because all I have is to take care of myself, right, in the moment. I'm so glad that I can rely on myself. But I think afterwards, I'm glad that I could hear a perspective of no, that was not good of the manager. So now that's why Memi had to let them go, because we did not feel prioritized, even though I was their talent, right? Which is very understandable, and they were kind of very apologetic about it.
We've had your answer. Now I'm gonna segue it to mine.
Yeah,
because
yours.
oddly enough, I kind of already said it. The scariest part of the journey so far,
yes,
for me, is uncertainty. So there's always I'm always afraid of new,
yes,
unfamiliar stuff.
Yes.
And to speak specifically about content creation and the space that we find ourselves in, the biggest uncertainty, the most stressful one is that motorcycle driving past that hopefully doesn't get picked up on recording. But it is the kind of essential question you have to ask yourself. How long can I keep doing this before I need to get money and a job?
We ask that all the time.
Yeah. Wish we didn't have to, but we do. We live in a society.
Yeah.
So
true.
My thing with this is that I dropped out of school. And that gave me time to work on all of the things that I do.
Yeah.
Because of that time, I've built up this catalog of skills that are really good in this space. They have not translated well into me getting a regular job. So I have been kind of on the fence about it for a while. Do I try this content creation thing as far as I can go, or do I try to get a traditional job and go to an office and be sad? But I think recently, after working at the family business again
Mm-hmm.
in like a few months ago. I think I finally found my answer. It's like
Ooh.
I'm just going to go all in on content creation now. And
Mm.
whether I succeed or fail, it's gonna be something that I do.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I have no backup plan, and that's a little scary, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
kind of okay with that, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's like,
Makes
that's my
sense
answer.
though. Mm-hmm. Because you already have like a gift for writing, and as you like hone in on your skills, then it gets better and better for your scripting, and then like
Mm.
you can uh write so many different characters. People you can know in at least in VTubing, people need lore writers. People need people to write lore.
All right.
Rest that. Mm-hmm. All right, what's the
Next.
next one?
1 to 3.
1 to 3. 7. Just kidding. Ah,
We're making this a bit now, huh?
yeah. Anyways, let's do 2.
All right. One of your questions.
Not a
Do you
question.
believe in aliens?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
go.
So,
Okay.
my answer, since it's your question,
Yeah.
my answer is yes with the question mark.
Yes, is the
So,
question mark. Okay.
Like, the world, the universe is big,
Yes.
and like that like infinite monkeys on infinite typewriters thing. That's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
eventually you'll
Yeah.
get Shakespeare out of that. I
Yes.
just feel like that like is big. Something's gonna happen, like,
Mhm.
and eventually something is gonna show up, whether it's like from space or evolved from Earth or something or whatever,
Yeah.
that we can confidently say, yes, this is an equal to humanity.
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
and it kind of depends on what your definition is of alien, because that like
Yeah.
it just means not me, not not us. So
Not us. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, if you look at the stuff in the ocean, that's pretty close. Like the
Right?
bottom of the ocean, that's
Yeah.
pretty close. It's like
Very
there's
alien-like.
that like there are like the universe is just too big for for Earth to be the only life-sustaining planet. I'm sure there is somewhere deep out there in the vast darkness of space that's like maybe not now, maybe it will take a few more million trillion years or whatever,
Yeah.
but I have a feeling it's not just gonna be us eventually. Whether it happens before the sun blows up, who knows? But I have a feeling it's just too big for this to be the only thing.
We
Finally,
see.
a question that isn't deeply
Yeah,
philosophical, like
so deep, but
deeply
it's
emotional.
yeah. I think for me, what at least I was kind of taught in like church and stuff, like growing up, is that even though Memi says that we're not special, I would say in God's eyes we are. So we are special. But I think when I was like, my belief is that like for extraterrestrial beings, like ones that are like do what we
Not
do,
from Earth.
are like
Yeah.
actually thinking, think, feel, and actually live. Then I personally think that Earth is the only one and stuff. Because again, I feel like we would have already known by now if there was any life, right? And right now we like the scientists already know so many different planets that kind of do match maybe the similarities of Earth, and at least we've known that there has been water, like, or things, compositions. We've always seen videos of that, like on Memi share, about there could have been life, or there could be life, but it's all like microbial, things like that, and more of the little stuff. But I think if it's
Mm-hmm.
like true extraterrestrial beings that can have the capacity for knowledge and stuff, I personally think that we're the only ones out here and stuff because God thinks that we're very special.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, and there's no intelligent life similar to us yet. Of course, you know.
Who knows
I've
what the future
Yeah,
holds?
future, when it comes to future things, like a future that we are not even there, like existing anymore, that our planet would have already been, is already like gone, I think, then sure, of course, there can be a second version. Because like we're such a small blip in the timeline of our galaxy and of like entirety of space. In general. So, like, what's to say that there isn't like a second timeline or like a future where there are like humans again, or not even human. Well, I don't know what they call it, but you know, like whatever they call themselves.
Mm.
But yeah, I think at least in that, I think we are special enough to be the only ones out here.
I do think intelligent quote unquote life is coming soon. Because
Oh,
did you like I mean I say quote unquote life
quote unquote. Yeah.
like because I
Mm-mm.
didn't Anthropic, the AI company, say, hey, we need to stop, they're getting too smart, and I'm like,
Oh, so
Terminator.
on our no, the thing is there has been like AI is being terminated because when they talk to each other, they started talking in their own language that they made up, and then they start talking about like human demise, right, and stuff. So it's like, oh no. So we have
That-
like
yeah, that's like slightly terrifying. Like, and that's one thing
yeah.
I don't
That's
understand with the
crazy.
AI company. Like, that's one thing I don't understand with AI companies. We have so many sci-fi movies where
Yeah,
like
yeah, 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 yeah,
evil
yeah.
AI is the big bad guy. Why did we keep pushing?
Exactly.
We have the
Ah,
material, we have the evidence here, and the AI is gonna use those movies
I
to learn from
know.
them too,
Oh my
because
god.
they steal
Yeah.
everything anyway, so they're gonna steal the
Yeah.
movies. But
Yeah. They
like,
know how
they're
to.
gonna be too smart for us, and they're going to die. We're gonna die,
Yeah,
and
we're
so
gonna die.
I'm just gonna say this now. Hello, future AI overlords. Please end me quickly. I do not like suffering. Thank you very much. Last two questions. So
Okay.
last two questions. Last
Uh,
two questions, and then the one I'm specifically saving for last.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I guess we'll do number one.
Number one. Do you think the you from 10 years ago would think that you're cool? So, us from 2016.
Oh dang. Uh,
2016 Nami, what? If 2016 Nami saw what you're doing right now, what would they think?
they would think I'm so cool. They'll think I'm so cool because like 20. Okay, remember 2016. Maybe 10 years ago is when I started performing on stage. I guess without like my parents there. I guess to watch me. So if Memi saw 2016 Memi saw Memi of today, that's already performing at a lot of like conventions and like had that dream to like, oh, I dreamed that I would get invited out to a con, right, and have them pay for everything, pay for my expenses and my travel and everything, and then pay for my performance as well on top of that, right? Then that was my dream 10 years ago. It was more for like cosplay stuff because I was more doing cosplay community things, but yeah, that was one of my dreams. It's like, oh, I wanted to be like well known enough to have people invite me over to their con. And so now that I'm like doing that, then it's like, oh, baby Memi would have like just like, oh my gosh, you know. I think so true. So I think for that it's like a very like exciting thing. But the thing
That's
is,
nice.
yeah, there's that positivity. I can definitely tell like baby Demi though. I'm like, hey, I still haven't got my driver's license though. They're like, what?
Oh my god, same. Oh my god, same.
So there's that. Yeah, I'm also the same as you. Mimi was a dropout. But I did go to voice acting school, right, and stuff. So I have a diploma in that. But like for my general like first thing I wanted to do, right, getting out of uni, no, high school, and stuff. Then yeah, Mimi went through some of my post secondary, and then I was like, I don't think I want to do it anymore. And so yeah, both my big brother and I are both the similar where we're like, we'll like if we don't want to do it, we will not. To like extreme degrees, very extreme degrees. But I'm glad that I could tell like Memi, although we did go through like the traditional pathing of life, that our parents did want us to go through. Of course, I think every parent wants us to just at least go get something, to so that we can like, again, it's like a fallback, right? It's always fallback. My parents are very like, you could just go through your school stuff and then you can have something to fall back on, and you do whatever you want. We just want you to do whatever you want after. But at least have something. And then yeah, so there's that. Yeah, I don't know. I think younger Memi will think that I'm cool. Memi has merch. Memi gets to perform. Oh, all the things that I've always wanted to do. Become a singer. Memi is a singer.
That
Yeah.
I
Getting to
think
meet lots of people.
I think that's great how like you still manage to keep your childhood dream alive.
Yeah, 100%.
In contrast, I think Cass from 10 years ago would just no, not really. Okay, so
Yeah. Walk me through it.
okay, to do this, we have to flash back to 2016 Cass.
Yes.
This
Cass.
was Cass still in the middle of school,
Yes.
and only thing I had on my mind, be a pro gamer.
Wow.
Like
Yes.
I
Baby
was
Cass,
deep.
let's
I was
go.
deep into the League of Legends, whole pit, whatever it's called. Like,
I see.
so I was like, oh, I really wanted to go pro, but if they saw me now and they're like, oh, you released the book. I guess that's cool. I like that's the only similarity that me now and me from back then have is the right thing. Because like I'm not a pro gamer, and while yes, I am a YouTuber technically, I'm not a gaming YouTuber. So that's like, And music and art, I didn't really care much for those back in the day. I was like, oh, that song's cool, or oh, that thing is pretty. But I'm like, I didn't really appreciate it like I do now that I know what goes into it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the me, if me from 10 years ago and me right now met up and I said, hey, I do all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Me from 10 years ago would be like, oh, that's cool, I guess. It's nice that you have a book. Anyway, I'm gonna go play my video games. Bye-bye.
Oh,
I think
poor innocent child. That's so funny.
All right. Last two questions. And,
yes.
This one is your question. Do you believe in fate? And since it's your question, I guess I'll answer first.
Hi. Unmei.
Sometimes I do, sometimes like it's comforting to think that there are some things that are just going to happen no matter what. It's comforting that's like, no matter what, this tree is going to grow. No matter what, you're gonna have food. later today or whatever or something like that. It's comforting to know that, but like other times it's kind of it gives you that feeling of powerlessness and insignificance, and that part of it terrifies me.
Yeah.
Like it's two sides of the same coin, and sometimes it lands on heads and sometimes it lands on tails. So I want to say that I don't believe in fate, and to say that I'm in control of what I become and who I am as a person, but I can't say for certain,
Yeah.
because sometimes things are just too coincidental, and it's like maybe
Quinky dinks. Yeah. Is that the end
But
for your
yeah, what about you, Mimi? This
Of
one is one of
course.
my shorter ones.
Yeah. Okay. No worries. This one, like, of course, pulling back my faith. But also, I'll just say, I like talking about Tsubasa Chronicles when it comes to this because there is a quote that I really like where there is no coincidences in this world. There's only hitsuzen, which means like fate, right? So I was like, there's no quinky dinkies. It was fate that we have met. But the thing is, it's very interesting because at least in like the Christian community, when it comes to certain things about fate and like everything is already predestined. Everything is already planned for you. But also, it's interesting because there's a lot of thing about free will, right? And there's a paradox. I am not the type of I am not like person that has all the knowledge when it comes to both this type of free will thing and also the things that are like already planned for by God. So that is something I can go and like research on, but it's what I was just brought up with all these like buzz terms and all these like words and stuff, because it's like everybody is able to choose whether or not they want to have a relationship with God, right? And then of course like certain things, but like yeah, I think personally I think fate is real because my life has changed for like in all sorts of ways because I've met people throughout my life, right? So how do I say? So yeah, so I just like the short answer is this: Nemi does believe in fate. I also do believe in free will as well. I don't know how that intermingles, but it's something that I think can go hand in hand, or can be, paradox of something that is also true and also, something that kind of exists together. But I don't know how that like intermingles, but I think that it's something that can happen. Because I'm pretty open-minded when it comes to just talking about like all these like fun, deep
Philosophical
topics, philosophical questions. Yeah, because I did take philosophy in like in my grade 12 year, and also
mandatory.
in like no, it's not mandatory at all. No, I just chose it because I really like it. I love philosophy, and then I also had it in my first year of uni as well. It was really crazy. Alrighty.
Alright.
Nice.
And now the last one.
Yes.
Final question.
Yes.
And this kind of is like related to your ex-manager.
Oh, interesting.
Who said yes to people when
they're
like,
okay.
Yeah.
The people-pleasing tendencies.
Yeah, the people-pleasing type.
Yes.
So,
yes.
There's another reason I'm doing this interview series.
Hi.
It's that I want to make connections between people.
Yeah.
And the best way to do that is to get the people that they need. So, you see someone in this space that needs help of some kind. In this case, it's VTubing or something singing related. What can you offer them?
Oh.
And I'm going to have a little Excel sheet saying
Oh.
Memi can do this for other people. So if
Yeah.
anyone ever needs a like, hey, Cass, I need like someone good with music. Do you know anybody? It's like, okay, here's Memi and another person and another
Yeah.
person. Go talk to them. It's like,
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
what can you do?
Well, if they need any pointers in their vocals, then that is something definitely like I have always been like fine with giving instruction with and stuff. I'm not a coach or anything, but I can definitely like point out some things that they can work on, I guess. But maybe that can be coaching level. It's not that. Yeah, I don't see myself as coaching level. But yeah, so if they need any pointers when it comes to their singing and specific singing stuff, then I'm fine with giving that. Because I've been doing this for such a long time, and so I've learned so many things with my own singing and vocals and performing and stuff. So I'm fine with it because a lot of idol groups. It's not just you, Cass, but a lot of idols out there, and all of my friendos and stuff, or the people that I've duetted with and stuff. A lot of them have come for me for advice.
Yeah.
And stuff. So that is something like I'm pretty confident. I'm fine with like giving some instruction on. I have taught my friend how to do like basic editing with like DaVinci Resolve, so I don't know if that's something you want to put down. But oh, here this is how
only what
you
you're comfortable teaching, you know. Only
Yeah.
what you're comfortable teaching. So
but
vocal stuff.
yeah,
mostly
I had a whole like what was it? I had a whole workshop of how to record your first cover kind of vibe, or just how to record your cover, and what things you would like what type of mics you would like to have, or what's your setup of your room, your studio stuff, you know, their DAW, what DAW you would like to use. So like every tips and tricks and stuff, and going through that. So I can always send them my workshop. I don't know if I like need to repeat it because it has so much information on there. But yeah, so just if they need how to record cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, I don't have to answer this one because I've been saying it this entire time. I can do pretty much everything.
Exactly,
At least in regards to this space, I'm like that's the best part of me, is that I am a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Probably not enough, but I can help you get you started. But
Yeah.
probably not enough to get to the finish line, but you know.
Yeah, if there is anyone who is like planning or wanting to become a VTuber, I can also give that instruction too, because there's so many assets nowadays. It's like abundant to the point where you can find anything, and it's like, you know, overlays, background music, VTuber assets, what was it? Emotes, badges,
chat
boxes, every schedule, everything could potentially be free or very like cost effective right now, because it's so affordable and there's so many free assets out there. So like I could also, like, you know, if you're like, how do I become a VTuber? I could also go run through that with people, because I have done that in the past. Because yeah.
Any other questions you want to ask?
At this moment, not. I think we're pretty. We talked a lot, and
almost 2 hours. Yeah, almost 2 hours.
Exactly.
I had a feeling we were gonna hit the 2 hour mark.
Yeah, I was like, this could be a few hours, man. Yeah.
One final question.
Hi.
Pancakes, waffles, French toast. Rank them best to worst.
Oh yes. Okay. I would say from the bottom, I would say pancakes, because I always have them. It's something that is easy access to me, And
So you have
yeah,
like supply and demand. There's too much supply, so it's
there's
not
too
the
much
bottom.
supply. Yeah. All right. Second, I would say French toast because I'm not supposed to eat any not supposed to eat gluten anymore or eggs. So I can't even have it. But when I did have French toast, I loved it so much. Or like how my parents prepared it.
Don't all of them have gluten? They're all made of
Oh
flour.
no. You can have gluten free
Oh yeah.
pancakes
Oh
and
yeah.
waffles, and you don't even need to put eggs in them. Like you have like the protein ones and stuff
Oh.
from and
I
mixes.
guess you can't have gluten-free French toast because bread is.
Well, again, you can have gluten-free bread, but
Oh
the thing
yeah.
is, it doesn't taste that good. Like,
We need more people on gluten-free bread duty to make it taste good. You know.
I know there is only one gluten-free bread that I've had, but it was like in the U.S. somewhere, and it was the best one I've ever had in my entire life. It was so good. I could eat it without any butter. And again, butter is dairy, so I'm like, I like gluten free. Gluten has to be dairy free butter. But I was like, I tried it. I was like, this is the best bread. Like it's just plain white bread, right? So good. I had it. From a what was it? Okay, Hidden Nose, but it was at New If. It was at New If from like 2024. My friend gave it to me. But it was Rosie because Rosie can't. Okay, I have a friend named Rosie. She couldn't. She also is not. Had to be more gluten free as well. So we shared that. We shared that like camaraderie. Like oh my gosh. So I'll just say I'll put French toast in second place just because of like memories. I had such nice like
And then
growing childhood memories of French toast. And then of course for me is waffle. Like number one waffles.
is waffles on top just because of process of elimination, or is it because of something
No,
else?
is okay. Let me see. When I went to off Kai last year, I don't know why, but I just wanted chicken. I had chicken and waffles 3 times.
Oh my god.
Every single time we went to a place and it was like chicken and waffles, and then we went to a brunch place with some girly friends and it was chicken and waffles, and then I went I went with some place with Hidden. It was also chicken and waffles. So so I was just like, I don't know. It just happened. That was just like, okay, well, there's chicken and waffles. But waffles itself is like just so good because of how it like carries the syrup, right?
It has like little pockets. It's
Yeah,
perfect.
it's
Like,
perfect cups
I
for
think
your
I think for
waffles.
me it depends on like if I'm making it myself or if it's like a restaurant. Like if
Yeah,
I can guarantee quality,
yeah,
it's going to be pancakes, waffles,
yes.
French toast. If
Okay.
if I'm not sure of the quality, it's gonna be completely opposite. It's gonna be French toast
Oh,
because
waffles and then pancakes.
bad French toast is really bad, and then waffles
Because it can be
because
like
waffles
super
are consistent,
soggy.
and like pancakes, there's no like real like
Yeah, you can't
you
really mess up
it's
pancakes.
yeah, it's hard to mess up pancakes.
It's hard to mess up pancakes. Yeah, I have it all the
Yeah.
time because I'm like, that's like my go-to breakfast.